Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
I just want to give you a little update here. I contacted my insurance agent over at State Farm, and I decided to get some quotes on a few bikes. As I told you guys, I was interested in a Suzuki M109r, Victory 8-Ball Vegas, and Yamaha FZ09. So he gave me some quotes, and I was actually kind of shocked. The Yamaha FZ09 was $33 more than my Honda CBR 600RR. And it's on a 2015 Yamaha FZ09. And then I got a quote on a Suzuki M109r, and that was, I think, like $25 more than my CBR 600RR. And by the way, my CBR 600RR, I pay about $336 a year. And the Victory 8-Ball Vegas was actually, I think, $15 less than the 600RR. So it shocked me, because those are all non-SuperSport bikes. But my agent told me it wasn't so much the engine power of the bike, but he said it was because of those bikes are newer. You know, my CBR 600RR is a 2008, and he said, you know, the newer your bike is, you know, the more expensive it's going to be. And for State Farm, the engine power doesn't factor in as much as the bike being a, you know, a more current bike. So, which I don't know, doesn't make any sense to me. I always thought SuperSports were just, you know, generally going to be more expensive than all other motorcycles. So that is not the case with State Farm. And for my CBR 1000RR, I pay about $100 more than the 600RR. I pay about $430 or something like that a year. And I know some of you guys are like, damn, that is cheap as hell, man. That's because I live in Ohio and I'm over the age of 25. You know, if I lived down south, down in Florida, it'd be way more expensive probably, you know, to insure a SuperSport down there. Because you guys can ride year round. You know, we can't ride in the winter time out here. You know, the last 3 winters I've been able to ride a lot during the winter, but this past winter I was not able to ride one single day. You know, I took a whole 3 months off because we just got pounded by snow and ice, and I absolutely could not ride one day during the winter time, and it absolutely sucked. But that's why we pay the cheap insurance rates, because we can't ride year round. And but I thought I'd just give you a little update and let you know the insurance rates on those 3 bikes. I do plan on doing some test rides coming up. I'm just waiting for the weather to get consistently better. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and another cold front's coming through. I think actually a warm front's coming through, and then a cold front's coming through, and I don't know, we just got a mixed bag of weather coming up, so I'm just waiting for it to be a little bit more consistent, and then I'll set up some test rides, and I'll bring those videos to you, you know, as soon as I can. I can't wait to do some test rides. I've been wanting to test ride that FZ09 for a long time now, because I get so many conflicting reports on that bike. You know, a lot of people are saying the FZ09, you know, the suspension is really soft and downright dangerous on that bike. That's what I hear. But, you know, and then some other people say all you need to do is adjust it to be more stiff, and it's a decent suspension. And then other people say no matter how stiff you set the suspension, it's a shitty soft suspension and downright dangerous out here on the streets. But I'm going to tell the guy to adjust it to full stiffness, and I'll give you my, you know, full opinion on that bike. And I hope to test ride the Suzuki M109r. But I tell you guys, the more I think about it, I don't really think I'm a cruiser type of dude, really, man. I know you guys see me cruising, you know, here on my Blade and my 600RR in Motovlogs, because Motovlogs, you know, I'm doing commentary here and I'm not really trying to be aggressive and bring a lot of wind noise in the video. So that's why I tend to cruise in Motovlogs. But when I turn the camera off, guys, you better believe I'm like hitting the back road and I'm busting the nut on the back road. You know, you know, I'm not a top end guy. I do like 0 to 100. So, you know, I try to avoid the felony speeding. You know, 100 miles per hour is not felony speeding, at least here in Ohio. And that's where the fun is for me. I love getting that 0 to 100 in like 5.5 seconds. That's thrilling to me. Not, you know, staying at a high rate of speed, like up to 100, you know, going 120 to 180 at a sustained speed. I did it on the CBR 600RR a few times, and it's boring to me. I don't know. But to each his own. Everybody has their own, you know, way they like to have fun on their bike, and that's your prerogative. But you know, that's why I thought maybe the FZ09 would be a great replacement for the 600RR, because they say that bike, the engine is fantastic on that bike. They say it's quick like the 600RR, but it's got better low end and mid-range power, and as where the 600RR is obviously much more powerful at the top end, which has really great mid-ranges too on the 600RR, you know, at least in my opinion. But we'll see. So look forward to those test rides coming up. But that's all I have for you guys. So take care, stay safe on the streets, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Deuces!
Welcome to CycleCruza's Click to Go links. Just click on the pictures below to go to my recommended videos and my social media sites. Also, don't forget to visit my blog and store at CycleCruza.com. If you have any trouble clicking on these links, they are also provided in the info section of this video. Thank you, and subscribe today. Guys, check out my new channel where I talk about anything and everything, not just motorcycle related. CycleCruza Motovlog.